त्याच्यापेक्षा जास्त सोपं आहे. So just have a look. We'll have an equation that is relating the old Hamiltonian and the new Hamiltonian. If you remember that, we'll have a old Hamiltonian that depends upon this Qj, small pj and t. And the new Hamiltonian that is given as K, which is known as Hamiltonian, and that is nothing but capital Qj, capital Pj, and this T. So we have that combination, and that the combination that is given in terms of a generating function that is given in terms of a conditions that is given as summation over this small pi into this qi dot minus h, which is equal to this summation capital pi into this capital qi dot minus k plus this df by dt. ओके, आणि आपण काय केलं होतं, आपण चार फंक्शन्स पाहिलेले होते. So that is given in terms of f1 is f1 of this q capital qt, f2 is equal to f2 of small q capital P T, f3 is nothing but f3 of small p capital Q T, and we'll have a fourth function that is f4, and that f4 is f4 of small p then capital P and T. So these are the four functions, four generating functions. आणि याच्यामध्ये जे काही पहिलं फंक्शन होतं बा ते आपण पाठीमागच्या वेळेस पाहिलेले होते. So we just put that values and we just find out the conditions. ठीक आहे, काय conditions होत्या? So we'll have the points. The first point is nothing but the value of pi, that is nothing but small pi is nothing but gamma f1 by gamma qi, small qi. First thing. What about the second thing? The second thing is nothing but capital pi, okay, and that capital pi is nothing but minus gamma f1 by gamma capital qi, okay. And what about the last thing? The last thing is nothing but k is equal to h plus gamma f1 by gamma t. So we'll have to use these conditions, and now we'll have to look at this next things. पुढचे जे काही आपले फंक्शन्स आहेत f2 असेल, f3 असेल, f4 असेल, त्याच्यातले जे काही रिलेशन्स आहेत, जे काही हॅमिल्टोनियन ओल्ड आणि न्यू हॅमिल्टोनियन आहेत, यांचे जे काही रिलेशन्स आहेत, ती रिलेशन्स आता आपल्याला त्याच्यामध्ये पाहायचे. So now we'll have to use the first function f1, and from this first function now we have to solve this next one. Now look at the point. The conditions are very simple. We'll have to look at the first thing. The first thing is that we have a legendary transformation. What is that legendary transformation? This legendary transformation is f dash is equal to f minus ux. बरोबर, हे लक्षात घ्या. याच्यावरून आता आपल्याला सेकंड चे फंक्शन्स पाहायचे आहेत. सो फॉर दॅट we'll have to look at this point. So just say this f2 is nothing but f2 of this small q capital P and T. Small q, that is nothing but z-wise coordinate. Then we'll have this momenta and then time. So q p t, where q p are treated as an independent variable. सगळ्या याच्यामध्ये आपण सांगितलं होतं small q capital Q, q p, this small p capital Q and small p capital P, these are nothing but the independent variables. Now we'll have to look at these points. आता याच्यामध्ये व्हेरिएबल्स कुठले आहेत इंडिपेंडेंट. सो दिस इज नथिंग बट कॅपिटल P and स्मॉल p. पहिलं जर इक्वेशन आपण जे काही सॉल्व्ह केलं तर त्याच्यामध्ये आपल्याला व्हॅल्यूज मिळाले होते इन टर्म्स ऑफ स्मॉल pi capital PI and K. आता इथं स्मॉल PI चा यूज होऊ शकत नाही कारण इथं स्मॉल PI कुठंच नाहीये. So we'll have to use this relation, that is PI is equal to minus gamma F1 by gamma QI. So I just said we'll have an equation that is in terms of capital PI is equal to minus gamma F1 by gamma QI. Okay. If you remember the legendary transformation, अपन equations पाहिलेले होते. So we'll have that df is equal to u dx plus v dy. Okay, किंवा अपन म्हटलं की this df is nothing but gamma f by gamma x into dx plus gamma f by gamma y into dy. So what is u? So for this u, that is total differentiation. So the u is nothing but gamma f by gamma x. बरोबर? u ची व्हॅल्यू किती आहे? gamma f by gamma x. मग आता आपल्याला जे काही सेकंड फंक्शन्स लिहायचे तर त्या सेकंड फंक्शन्स मध्ये पहा काय काय पाहिजे किंवा कुठल्या गोष्टी आहेत. सो वी रिक्वायर f डॅश. f डॅश म्हणजे काय तर जे आपल्याला फंक्शन कॅल्क्युलेट करायचं आहे. आता कुठलं कॅल्क्युलेट करायचं आहे? f2 कॅल्क्युलेट करायचं आहे. सो दिस f डॅश इज नथिंग बट f2. Okay, remember this. F dash is nothing but f2. What is f? Look at this equation. U आणि हे जे काही equations आहेत pr हे दोन्ही equations सारखेच आहेत. So we'll have that points. Just keep it in your mind. Here the value of u, small u, is nothing but this capital PI. Okay. What about the value of f? The value of the small f. Okay, just look at the derivative. The value of the small f is nothing but f1. सगळ्यांनी लक्षात येते का पहा? Conditions एकदम सोपा आहे. So you'll have that point. So I'll just take this negative sign onto this pi side. So I can have that point that is u is equal to minus pi. So that this will become simpler. Functions that should not be taken as negative. So f is equal to minus f1 by comparing this. And what about x? The value of x, just to check it out, gamma f1 by gamma q1, gamma f by gamma x. So x is nothing but this capital Q1. एवढं फक्त महत्त्वाचं आहे हा. एवढं फक्त लक्षात आलं की पुढचे फंक्शन सगळे लक्षात येतील. आपल्याला फाइंड आउट करायचं आहे f dash. What is f dash? F dash is nothing but the function that which we'll have to find. तर आपली आता सध्याची केस समजा f2. So we'll have to have that condition that is f dash is equal to f minus vx. तुम्ही म्हणाल की हेच इक्वेशन का वापरलं कारण f2 मध्ये जर पाहिलं तर दोन व्हॅल्यू आहेत q, स्मॉल q आणि कॅपिटल p. तर स्मॉल q ची व्हॅल्यू आपण कॅल्क्युलेट केलेली नाहीये. पहिले याच्यामध्ये आपण जी व्हॅल्यू कॅल्क्युलेट केली दॅट इज इन टर्म्स ऑफ कॅपिटल pi, स्मॉल pi. सो कॅपिटल pi इथे आपण यूज करतोय. सो विल हॅव दॅट व्हॅल्यू pi is equal to minus gamma f1 by gamma q1. सो आपली u ची व्हॅल्यू आपल्याला माहिती आहे फ्रॉम युअर टोटल डिफरन्शिएशन दॅट इज gamma f by gamma x. We can easily find out the values, that is u is nothing but minus pi, f is nothing but f1 and x is equal to q1. So how can you write this function? The function that can be written in a very simple way, that is f dash is equal to f2, that is equal to f is nothing but f1, u is nothing but pi. So I'll just say this minus, okay, this minus and this minus will become plus. So summation over this capital pi into this capital Q1. So that is your function. So function f2 that is written in terms of this f1 and pi q1. So what will be the value of your f1 then? So I'll write it here. The value of f2 of this q capital PT that is equal to f1. F1 is nothing but small q capital Q P plus summation over this pi capital pi into this q1. सगळ्यांनी लक्षात येते का पहा. Now what is f1? f1 is nothing but this f2 minus the summation over this capital pi into capital qi. Now what? Now you just find out the equations in terms of relating your old Hamiltonian and new Hamiltonian. So I just use it for your function f1. So I just said this is your equation. Okay. So I'll write that that is summation over pi qi dot, and this I have it here, summation over I, then this small pi into this qi dot minus h, which is equal to this summation over I capital pi into this capital qi dot minus k plus this df1 by dt. What is f1? That is nothing but f2 minus summation over this pi qi. So I write this d dt of this f2 minus the summation over capital pi into capital qi. Now what should be the value then? Let's check it out. This is summation over I, then this is pi into this qi dot minus h, and that should be equal to this summation over I, this capital pi into this capital qi dot minus k plus. Just have a differentiation of this. The differentiation is nothing but df2 by dt, first thing. And the second thing is differentiation of this pi into qi dot, p into q, u into v. So we'll have that two things with a negative sign. So I'll write minus summation पहिली टर्म आहे तशीच, ओके, दुसऱ्या टर्मचा डेरिव्हेटिव्ह, सो qi चा डेरिव्हेटिव्ह qi dot minus the derivative of the first term, that is pi dot, and the second term as it is. So we'll have this condition. But what is given? We have given that f2 is nothing but f2 of small q, this capital P into t. So what is its total differentiation? Its total differentiation is this df2 is equal to gamma f2 by gamma, let us say qi, okay, into this dqi plus this gamma f2 by gamma capital pi into this d capital pi plus this gamma f2 by gamma t into this dt. What we want? या इक्वेशन्स मध्ये आपल्याला पाहिजे df2 by dt ची व्हॅल्यू. ओके, आपल्याला df2 नको आहे, आपल्याला काय पाहिजे? df2 by dt पाहिजे. म्हणून मी याला काय करतोय? Divide by dt करतोय. So I just divide this all the things by dt, and so we'll just write the equation. Equation कसं लिहितोय पहा. So I just remove this part. You just remember this thing, which is the starting point. And now we'll have a conditions, that is this df2 by dt. So this is df2 by dt, and that is equal to, look at this, gamma f2 by gamma q1. So I'll write it here, gamma f2 by gamma q1 into dqi by dt is nothing but the generalized velocity, and that can be written as, that is qi dot plus the second thing, gamma f2 by gamma capital pi into this capital pi dot, and plus the last term that will be cancelled out, dt by dt, and that is nothing but gamma f2 by gamma t. आता ही जी काही gamma f2 by gamma t ची व्हॅल्यू आलेली आहे, dt ची व्हॅल्यू आलेली आहे, df2 by dt ची, ती या इक्वेशन मध्ये पुट करा, and we'll find out the relations. So what we'll get, we just check it out. That is summation over I into this small pi into this qi dot minus h, which is equal to summation over I capital pi into qi dot, okay, minus this k, and just say one thing, हे जे काही इक्वेशन लिहिलंय का याच्यामध्ये सगळ्या टर्म आपण लिहू नये. आपण एक काम करूया, जे जे काही कॅन्सल होते ते कॅन्सल करूया. इफ यू जस्ट चेक इट आउट द व्हॅल्यूज फॉर दिस, that is pi qi dot, and here minus pi qi dot. So these things that will get cancelled out, so that I can just keep that term. So you have that point. So the equation that comes out to be minus k minus capital K plus the value of this df2 by dt, just check it out. This is gamma f2 by gamma qi, okay, into this qi dot plus gamma f2 by gamma capital pi into pi dot plus gamma f2 by gamma t, and one more term is left, this is 1 minus, that is summation over r, this is pi dot into qi. Now just compare the terms and we'll just find out the relations in terms of pi qi, old Hamiltonian and new Hamiltonian. What is the first condition? Just compare this qi dot with this qi dot. So what is the first value? The first value that we just get is nothing but pi, and that pi is nothing but gamma f2 by gamma qi. सगळ्यांनी लक्षात येते का पहा, इथे qi dot आहे, इथे qi dot is small, so you can have a value that is pi is equal to gamma f2 by gamma qi. त्या दोन टर्म्स गेल्या. आता काय राहिलं? We'll have this condition, इथे capital pi dot आहे, इथे capital pi dot आहे. We compare that, okay, and the comparison करून आपल्याला टर्म मिळेल पहा qi is equal to, okay, qi is equal to, this is gamma f2 by gamma pi. तुम्ही म्हणाल की माइनस का नाही, तर ही टर्म माइनस आहे, it is transferred to your LHS, okay, so the equilibrium becomes plus, so you can have that pi dot and we can cancel out, and we can have the conditions that is qi is equal to gamma f2 by gamma pi. किती टर्म्स गेल्या? 1 2 3 आणि 4. काय काय शिल्लक राहिले पहा. So we'll have the term that is like this. So I can write this as k is equal to h plus this gamma f2 by gamma t. Just check it out. We'll have the terms that is k is equal to h plus gamma f2 by gamma t. आता तुम्ही म्हणाल की ह्या कंडिशन्स कशा आलेल्या आहेत. So what should be the point? The point is, look at this one. This small pi is related to small qi. This capital qi is related to small pi. जर हे सोल्यूशन तुम्ही पहिल्या याच्यासाठी पहिल्या जनरेटिंग फंक्शन साठी, so you just observe that the small pi is equal to gamma f1 by gamma qi and capital pi is equal to gamma f1 by gamma qi. इथं उलट आहे, ठीक आहे. Capital qi is equal to gamma f2 by gamma pi. So what we get the relations from this? We'll get the condition that gamma f1 by gamma qi, small qi, is equal to gamma f2 by gamma small qi, and that is equal to small pi. Just check it out. Small pi is equal to gamma f2 by gamma qi. Small pi is equal to gamma f1 by gamma qi. So you can write gamma f1 by gamma qi is equal to gamma f2 by gamma qi. And what is that? That is equal to small pi. One more thing is that we just observe the last equation, that is k is equal to h plus gamma f1 by gamma t. This should be same as k is equal to h gamma f2 by gamma t. याचं जर कंपॅरिझन केलं तर तुमच्या लक्षामध्ये येईल, we'll have k is equal to h, but you can have one more thing, that is this gamma f1 by gamma t is equal to gamma f2 by gamma t. So we'll have these relations. So you can just remember how you can just transform one generating function into another generating function. आपण पहिला आपण फाइंड आउट केलेलं होतं. Now we'll have to express that in terms of remaining three functions. So just do it for your f2 and that should be your procedure. ठीक आहे. अगोदर काय करायचं आहे? फंक्शन इन टर्म्स ऑफ f1 आपल्याला लिहून घ्यायचं आहे, जे तुम्हाला लेजेंड्री डिफरन्शियल जे काही ट्रान्सफॉर्मेशन्स आहेत त्याच्यावर सांगितलं. त्याच्यावर फंक्शन्स लिहिलं, we'll have that equation that we can write that in terms of df1 by dt. So we can have that first value. Then what is the second thing? We can just differentiate whatever may be the function. Now we have a function f2. त्याला differentiate करा. त्याच्यावर df2 by dt काढा. जे काही इक्वेशन असेल त्याच्यामध्ये टाका and we'll have your solution. Now we'll just look at this third one. याचा एक स्क्रीनशॉट काढून घ्या. So you can have that idea of this function that will get solved. And now we'll have to solve it for your third function, that is f3. Okay, the function is very simple. I'll just say I'll remove this part so that again we can have a conditions, that is the function that we have to find out. Now look at the condition. What is our legendary transformation? Our legendary transformation is f dash is equal to f minus ux. Okay. तिसरा फंक्शन आपल्याला पाहायचं आहे. सो म्हणून इथे मी लिहितोय दिस इज नथिंग बट f3. So this f3, that is small p, capital Q and T. Okay. So I'll just say this is small p, then capital Q and T. Okay. So I'll remove this part. I'll also remove this. I can just have a look. This is pi, qi dot, and the conditions are like this. Just put this all the things as it is. So this is our condition. Okay, हे इक्वेशन आपल्याला यूज करायचं and just put it as it is. आता जर तुम्ही इक्वेशन्स पाहिलं तर त्या इक्वेशन मध्ये जे काही फंक्शन आहे त्याच्यामध्ये दोन गोष्टी आहेत, एक स्मॉल p आहे, एक कॅपिटल q आहे. तर आपल्याला काय करायचं आहे की हा जो f3 आहे that we have to write it in terms of the first generating function. आता पहिलं जनरेटिंग फंक्शन जे काही तुम्ही पाहिलं आहे त्याच्यामध्ये आपण सोल्युशन्स कुठले काढले आहेत? we'll have three solutions. We have this pi, small pi, then we have capital pi. परंतु आपण इथं जे काही थर्ड जनरेटिंग फंक्शन्स आहेत त्याच्यामध्ये स्मॉल p वापरतोय. So what is our function? We'll have a small pi, okay, that is equal to this delta f1 by delta q1. That is our condition. Okay, कारण का तर कॅपिटल Q ची व्हॅल्यू इथे पुढे आलेलीच नाहीये, ती आपण कॅल्क्युलेटच केलेली नाही. So you have to express this in terms of the first function. So you can just say we'll have that condition, that is small pi is equal to delta f1 by delta q1. आपल्याला आता डिसाइड करायचं की u. So what is u? U is nothing but delta f by delta x. Okay, जे आपल्याला माहिती आहे from your total differentiation condition. Now आपल्याला f dash कॅल्क्युलेट करायचं आहे. f dash म्हणजे कुठलं फंक्शन आहे? That is third function. So you have that f dash is equal to f3. First thing. Second thing, just compare these two equations. We'll have u is equal to small pi. Okay. Then we'll have small f is nothing but f1. Then we'll have this small x is nothing but q1. So I will actually take a part. F dash is f3. U is equal to pi. F is nothing but f1 and x is nothing but q1. So what is your function then? Your function that can be written as, that is f3 is equal to f1. Okay, now this is minus and you can have a condition. So this is minus and just a summation. Okay, so summation over the u value, that is nothing but pi, that is small pi, and the value of x is nothing but q1. So this is nothing but f3 is equal to f1 minus summation over pi q1. So I'll just write it here. That is this f3 of small p capital Q t is equal to f1 of small q capital Q t minus the summation over the small pi into qi. So what is f1 now? So I'll write that f1 is equal to this f3. Now this is minus, it will become plus. So plus the summation over small pi into this q1. So what is your equation? Summation over pi qi dot minus h is equal to summation over pi qi dot minus k plus df1 by dt. So you'll have to write that, and you can have an equation that is f3 plus summation over small pi into this q1. Okay, so you can have that condition. You just have a transformation, the summation over pi qi dot minus h as it is into summation over is equal to summation over this pi into capital qi dot minus k plus the differentiation of this, that is df3 by dt. Now we'll have two terms, that is pi and qi. So I just have a u into v. So the first term as it is into the derivative of second term, that is qi dot, and plus the first term is having a derivative, that is pi dot, and the second term as it is. Okay, so you have that equation. Now just check it out here. We have a term that is summation over I pi qi dot, that is positive, and we can have this term that is summation over I pi qi dot. When this will get transferred to your LHS, this is get transferred, and so this will get cancelled out. Okay, so we have an equation in terms of minus h is equal to summation over I pi qi dot minus k plus df3 by dt plus pi dot into qi. ये आपले इक्वेशन है. परंतु आता काय कंडिशन है? We don't know the value of this df3 by dt. So we'll have a value of f3 is nothing but p qt. So you just have a total differentiation, and that total differentiation that is written in terms of this, that is df3 is equal to gamma f3, and that is differentiated with respect to small p, okay, into this small dpi. I'll just write that in terms of I. So gamma f3 by gamma pi, small pi into dpi, plus gamma f3 by gamma capital qi into this dqi, and the plus last thing, that is gamma f3 by gamma t into dt. What we want? We want df3 by dt. We don't want this df3. So we just divide it by dt. Okay? याला dt ने divide करा, आणि dt ने divide केला की काय काय कॅन्सल होते ते पहा. We'll have the final thing, that is this df3 by dt, that is equal to, that is gamma f3 by gamma small pi, okay, into this small pi dot plus this gamma f3 by gamma capital qi into this qi dot plus this gamma f3 by gamma t. Now this is our equation, that is df3 by dt. We'll have to put this equation in this equation. So we'll have to look at the conditions, and the condition that should be like this. Conditions kasha आहेत पहा. So this equation that becomes minus h, and that minus h is equal to, I'll write that summation, that is capital pi into this qi dot, okay, minus k plus the value of this df3 by dt. Just check it out. That is gamma f3 by gamma this pi, small pi, into this pi dot plus gamma f3 by gamma capital qi into qi dot plus this gamma f3 by gamma t, and there is one more term, that is plus summation over this pi dot small into this qi. Now what is the remaining conditions? The remaining condition is that we'll have to just compare these terms. qi dot पहा हे आपला, so we'll have this qi dot, it must get compared with this qi dot, and what should be the value there? We'll have the value that is first one, that is capital pi, is equal to, आता हे पण प्लस है, we'll have to transfer this to your LHS, and so pi is equal to minus gamma f3 by gamma qi. Okay, so we'll have that point. What about the second thing? Just look at this. This is pi dot. Here we'll still have this pi dot. So this is plus, this is also plus. I can have the next thing, that is this qi is equal to minus gamma f3 by gamma small pi. And look at the last thing. What are the remaining conditions? K is equal to h plus gamma f3 by gamma t. कुठलेही इक्वेशन्स घ्या, पहिलं फंक्शन, दुसरं घ्या, तिसरं घ्या, चौथं घ्या, हे रिलेशन असंच राहणार आहे k is equal to h plus gamma f1 by gamma t, k is equal to h plus gamma f2 by gamma t, now gamma f3 by gamma t, आणि चौथ्या याच्यामध्ये मी तुम्हाला लक्षात येईल की नथिंग बट gamma f3 by gamma t. हे झालं तुमचं थर्ड फंक्शन. Now we'll have to look at the fourth one. The fourth one is also very simple. We'll have to look at now the conditions, how this can be looked and how this relation that can be used that. So you just remember the points that you just have different generating functions, that is f1, f2, f3 and f4, and this generating function that can be obtained from this Legendre transformation. Remember that the Legendre transformations are nothing but the mathematical technique which is used to change the bases from one set of coordinates to another set of coordinates. एका set of coordinate कडनं आपल्याकडे दुसरीकडे जायचं असेल तर त्यासाठी आपण काय करतोय, हे जे काही Legendre ट्रान्सफॉर्मेशन्स आहेत ते Legendre ट्रान्सफॉर्मेशन यूज करतो. म्हणजे आपल्याला f3 कॅल्क्युलेट करायचा आणि त्यासाठी आपण यूज करतोय f1. ओके, एंड सो दॅट वी आर आल्सो युजिंग दिस रिलेशन्स. म्हणजे जर तुम्हाला ह्या सगळ्या पुढच्या गोष्टी पाहिजे असतील तर त्यासाठी काय पाहिजे, वी मस्ट रिमेंबर दिस 3 पॉइंट्स. ठीक आहे, म्हणजे f1 तुम्हाला माहित पाहिजे, f1 कशावरती डिपेंड आहे, f2 कशावर डिपेंड आहे, f3 कशावर डिपेंड आहे, f4 कशावर डिपेंड आहे, त्याच्यावर या सगळ्या गोष्टी तुम्हाला कॅल्क्युलेट करता येतील. सो फ्रॉम दिस f4 विल अप्लाय दिस कंडिशन्स and from the next one we'll use the Legendre transformation. So end the meeting here, this meeting. You just join me the next meeting.